Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and information on Path of Exile. Starting with another interview with Jonathan Rogers, game director of course of Path of Exile 2. This time the interview is done by Jesse Rocks, and if you want to see or hear mostly the interview, definitely head over to his Twitch channel where you can find the VOD. Maybe it's available on YouTube as well, I'm not sure about that. Still, speaking about more PoE2, we also got a recap from the recent console event that happened in Los Angeles, where many streamers and somewhat relevant players were gathered to actually have them test the couch co-op feature. And you can see here some, well, they say they've gathered a few, so a few of those where you have some interviews and you have some first impression videos released. These videos are mostly like impressions again, or just straight up pure gameplay with no commentary, which I find pretty damn interesting, as I can judge myself watching from the images. Sometimes though the impressions are actually worth listening to. I haven't watched or listened to all of those. I did listen to some, and well, I guess that was enough. And you can see so much of the Act 1 and a part of Act 2 you really cannot see anymore, because it's the same thing over and over. Everyone just has the same exact start, because it really depends on your class basically for now. So not sure how much variety there's going to be, but then again, we'll have to see. This is just pre-open beta, even pre-closed beta, so it's way too test to judge that. Also, this guy looks really cool and reminds me of Heroes of Might and Magic 5 for some reason, not sure why. Still, definitely check those out if you're interested in more PoE2 gameplay. And again, if you've been on the site recently, you might have noticed this new banner here, and that's recently been added, and it brings you to the actual PoE2 site. You can see here it's pathofexile2.com. That's literally it. And yeah, you can log in, and it automatically logs in with your normal account from the other side. You can register the email, but it doesn't say anything about getting a beta key for that, so it's just closed beta and release news. So yeah, I don't think that's worth. You can check the usual videos, which you definitely already seen, and there's some very basic stuff here, like an image for the classes, the ranger, the huntress, these kind of things. All the classes that we've been teased with yet, and some of the classes we've seen a lot more, like the warrior, the ranger, and the monk. We've seen way too much lately. It would be nice to see some other classes, but I mean, we still have Shadow and Templar and Duelist to be released or revealed mostly, and another one as well. So it did say, I think, that there was no Scion, so wonder what the last one is. Everything else is basically generic stuff. You can see some items here, it's just generic items. Unfortunately, this Cloak of Flame definitely is not the one shown here, although every other item seemed to match what's over here. Maybe the 3D art is not ready yet. Still, also a little bit of a tease for the end game, like there's going to be a lot of maps and a lot of bosses and everything, but until we see some gameplay, or until we are able to play ourselves, I will wait with judgment for the end game, because everyone knows that's the most important part for PoE2. So yeah, we'll really have to see how that goes. And yeah, I guess that's all for this week, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, you should subscribe to my channel. That was all. I've been your host Giorgio, and I'll see you guys the next time.